Hey everybody, Dad and I made it to the farm today. Had a real nice warm springy day, so managed to make some progress on the old Super C, so not totally forgetting it. So hopefully maybe tomorrow or the day after, whenever we get a little decent weather, we'll get her back on her feet and we'll be able to roll her around again and we can start working on some other stuff. But you know, progress is progress, so whether it's this or the Tahoe, we're gonna try to get something done.
What do you do?
I don't know yet. Now I've triple checked these splines. They go in the gears, but I'm having trouble getting them to start. I know that. Primitive Pete. The revenge of Primitive Pete. All right, just kind of make sure that gear doesn't flop out. Ready?
Yeah. Bobby on it, eh?
We getting close?
Oh, they call it. It flies.
We're good then. That's all we need. All right, one down. Yes. All righty. Ruby. Thanks, Dad. When in doubt, beat on it with the old 6x6. Okay, back to the farm today. Actually, we're able, after a little delay because I screwed something up. Well, something got screwed up. When I went to put this together the first time, there was unseen damage on the end of this because at some point in its life, someone had worked on it, the assembly apart, so managed to mushroom the splines in the end of that shaft. So not only did we have to replace the bull gear because of tooth damage, I had to rework that shaft to make it fit. It's nice, there's no slop, so we're good. But of course that meant, you know, a real delay in getting it all back together. But we had a nice day. It was like 50, felt like springtime. We got out here and got some work done. I still have to put those two bolts back in on that side. I gotta chase the threads, but some good progress on that. Okay, we're gonna see about getting these. There's our axle seals rather, soaking in the oil. We're gonna see about getting these together. Tell you, this is Midwestern country ingenuity at its most hopeful. But I don't have any tooling for this press. But I did have is a truly ancient piston. Here's our seal installed for the outer axles in the Super C using our Facebook Marketplace press, a Harbor Freight bottle jack, some cast off scale, truck scale shims, and a leftover Farmall F12 piston. Yeah, I got my Indian gasket on there, Indian head gasket sealer on there, and we've oiled the seal. I gotta clean the little gasket sealer off there. I worry about myself.
I know, I do the same thing.
So this is kind of a roadblock. Took the brake assemblies apart. I just really tossed them aside when I tore the tractor down, and find out somebody had been at these with the grinder trying to get a little more stop out of it. And they're right down to the rivets, so not going to be able to use these. And the other side are just soaked with oil from the leak being over there. So I got some calls in. We'll see what we can come up with. Making progress on this. All right, well, we're back, guys, and what we did is tell you a good friend of mine lives not too far from here, and he's on eBay. It's either under Farmall Mike or Mike's Farmall Parts here in Ohio, and if you ever needed something, look him up. So what I decided to do, rather than, if we were in an actual hilly area, we'd have probably gone to Steiner and got new ones, but we're not. So we got a couple of good used discs to slap on here. Mike hooked me up with these. We'll get her back going. Despite the name Windy Hill Farm, our hill's about 10 feet high, and if that, and it really isn't much of an issue. Dad and I were talking, neither of us has ever used brakes. So we think we're pretty safe going this route. So we're gonna get these rigged up. Dad's puzzling his way through the Super C touch control jigsaw puzzle of tractors I took apart too long ago, and spare pieces that we picked up. Okay, I got the somewhat refurbished brake assembly here together, and we're gonna see if we can get this on. I'll do some video on the other side too. There's one side done. So there's the brake housing installed. Of course, there's a spring that goes there, but not until we get the top cover on. Here's my theory on this tractor's history. So whoever had it before me lived in a hillier area. This is northern Ohio. It's pretty flat, but east of here there's some spots that do actually have terrain. Well, he lost brakes, so he took it in, tore the left side down. Didn't see anything wrong, so he took the grinder and scarfed these up to try to give them some grip. Took it back out, didn't make any difference. Or he did one side, then he went to the other side, found that housing was full of oil with the bad seal. At that point, see, we found out why it was full of oil, because of the bad bearing, but he might not have known that. So he just tossed it back together, maybe didn't want to mess with it, traded it into to Gene's Recycling, where I found it. You guys may have seen that video. It's gotten quite a few views. I found it in the sort of inbound area at the recycling yard, at the salvage yard, and bought it out of there. But I think this goes back to doing things closer to the right way, and the previous owner just didn't have it in him to do it. So away it went. I'm gonna guess it happens to the best of us. Should actually be really close. Hopefully.
Gotta go get the boat.
I don't think we really left it.
It is done.
Wanna try this?
Yeah.
There we go. Just like that.
Yep.
And and we're real close. How'd you do that, Dad? Car looked like something, Dad. I sure did. Okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect, Dad.
Okay, try it. Sweating, bubbling.
Everything is. The temperature jumps 50 degrees in a day.
My way.
Your way?
No, you gotta come this way.
Oh, my way. All right, hang on then. I'll switch in so I can lift up. You steady and I'll roll. All right, you ready? We're on.
Go get your tool.
Okay, hang on a second. Oh, there. Go over and hold that tire, Dad, because when I turn this, the whole inside of the tractor's gonna turn. Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's it, right there. Going in?
Yeah, it did.
Now I'm gonna leave this one out until we get them all where they gotta be. Because I wanna be able to lift up. Good. It's gonna fall right over.
Yep, we got it.
I'm gonna have to keep my foot on this, Dad.
Okay, where's the bench?
Right there. Gotta put it on untighten. Alright, lower down. Whoop. Alrighty. Where's the wheel over here? Set it right up there if I can. Got it. Start. Set her easy in place here.
Did you tap these holes out?
Yeah, every one of them.
Okay.
So close, so close. But that reverse shifter fork on that top plate will not cooperate. It is just not going in there. So let's see what's going on. Everything else looked like it was behaving itself. But you guys can probably see, I don't know how much that'll put in the video, that when I try to go, see right here's the shifter plate for that reverse. believe that's just for. And it just will not function. It won't engage over there. That's probably got moved in the wrong place. So what's happened? And those detents are holding it. All the years of sitting around shenanigans. Oh yeah. Heck yes. We gotta give it one more try, Dad. I think I got it. All right. Now that I'm recording. So all the detents are in the right place. So go into all the gears. Everything's squared away. We don't have the gasket under there because that gasket was 40 some bucks and we didn't want to destroy it. So now we got to lift her back off very carefully next time we're out here, put the gasket on, and then drop the plate back on it without destroying the gasket. So we're gonna hold on for tonight. It's late, it's 7:30. There's a heinous storm out there. We're gonna go home.